I think observers and civil society overall can help to achieve a healthy work program in so many ways. On the one hand, for instance, there's a lot of expertise within civil society. You have everything, environmental lawyers, activists, you have, I don't know, a bit of everything. So I think that knowledge is very important for parties. They should consider it and integrate it in the work program. And also, in a way, a lot of civil society, they're amplifying the voices of Indigenous people, local communities, women groups, which should be at the core of the work program and the Paris Agreement, because they are also the most impacted by the climate change consequences. That's one way, and another very key way for civil society to help with the work program is to remain a little bit critical. And I know some people, or well, a lot of people see this maybe as something negative, but actually it's not. I mean, you have to be critical with something to see changes. And it's important for civil society to watch closely what parties are doing and remind them to, you have to keep working. There is a lot of wording about urgency, but then sometimes the process, well, sometimes, very often is quite slow, so it's good for civil society to be there and remind parties to keep working and be critical with the decisions they take. And also, reminding about having a work program which is human rights-based. It's called CCRI, which stands for Community Conservation Resilience Initiative. It's being implemented in over 20 countries. It works with local communities, and it mainly consists on participatory assessments carried out by the communities following their traditional ways. They assess both internal and external threats to their conservation initiatives, and they are themselves coming up with solutions to overcome those threats. There is a wide range of threats, but just to give you an example, for instance, deforestation is a big one regarding of the cost. And they come up with many initiatives to carry out deforestation initiative with native species, which of course also ensures food security and recovery of the forest cover. That helps actually not only to the Paris Agreement, I mean, the way deforestation, of course, is related to climate change, but also other international agreements like the Convention of Biological Diversity, the ICTARIES, the SDGs. So I think that's a very good example of how involving these communities, you can better achieve the Paris Agreement of combat and fight climate change. They have the ways, they have the solutions, you just have to hear them and just try to integrate them in what is being discussed and in the whole process.